This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the defending national champion, Indiana Hoosiers. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Ryan Day at the half. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Screen to the receiver in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. We're going to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return now from midfield. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. A showdown today of two of the best wide receivers in the country. These guys truly elite. And I think they've savored this big stage show. They want to show they are the guy in the country.
Chris, what I'm excited for is to see all the creative ways that these offenses try to get these guys the ball. Because remember, you can't just sit there and think to yourself, all right, he's going to impact the game throwing the ball down the field. They certainly will, but you want them to touch it 8, 9, 10 times. So watch for those creative play calls, jet sweeps. Anytime you can get the ball to these wide receivers, that's a quality play.
Motion now from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Sayin. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Gonna run it. It's Richard. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
And this pass is on target, caught. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum.
Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. Defense picks it up. Still moving.
This was a concern for this.
Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Running back grabs it on the screen. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Close to the tight end. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Great move, and another great move. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. In the red area. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Sees an opening. He's in the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. The shotgun running play call. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bought some time, now lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player. It's great for the program. And because of that, it's great.
And he's in. Touchdown, Indiana.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. There's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down and 10. They'll feed the back again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Sayin. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And they'll kick it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Hoosiers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
But once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Using his legs, it's Beebe. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, an easy pickup for this offense.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Cross. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. In motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Receiver makes the catch. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking to scramble. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Defense is coming after him. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick it off to begin the second half. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quick throw to the left.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They call the draw play here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Hoosiers moving quickly down the field here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Passes the 40. Breaking into the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Down Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Oh, I love this idea. Get yourself back on schedule. It's just a simple play. Quarterback does not have to make a decision. You just rely on athleticism and speed from your wide receiver. Great job by the edge there. They're able to cut it down. He gets out there and a nice gain. And now you put yourself back in a situation where you can convert. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket. That is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
On the run, it's Richard. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down. But the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Movement here from the tight end. To the air, it's Sayan. Quick throw to the left. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The tight end has got it. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They go to the air to reach the end zone. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just...
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw over the middle. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time a completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Strategy session before this third down play. On the run here, lets it go. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here comes the pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Ohio State will call their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. With pressure and sack, and will be tackled inside the 10. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. An inside give now from the shotgun. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team. And you can tell by the way they're celebrating. But, Joel, now we're going to wait and see what their path to a national championship, the ultimate goal, is going to be.
Well, like you said, the strength of winning a championship in this conference is not going to be lost on that committee. I wouldn't be surprised if this team does garner a bye, and then it's about retaining momentum. As we've seen throughout the history of this playoff, how well can you execute after a long layoff? I think that's going to be the challenge for this group.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.